Fall back, yeah, get back, do do do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do do do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do do do. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Returnable from the 1. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Set. Line.
Set, man.
Hits him on the out route. They talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Remaining yards to go. Set. Remaining.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I would guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Go to the right side is caught by Ferguson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Short pass brought in, and he's brought down after a short gain.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's everything he has under this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Jerome Bland.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Vacates quickly left side. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. That's going to be good for an LA first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Set.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He hits the wing for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Walker on second. Free inside the 30. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Herbert now off the play fake. He finds Evans left side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Herbert. He's got Evans once again. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Check out.
Throwing off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On second down, here's Dobbins. He's scraped together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
He steps in and makes the interception. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Dicker tacks down the extra point. And the Chargers push their lead to 21-zip already. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Chooses to bring this one out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Back now, pressure coming. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Connecting on a slant. He takes it down to the 33. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Here's a design run. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Back to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
21 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
So read here, and this is Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dio checks on the extra point. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. It's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
43-yard line.
Set.
Now Herbert to throw. Down the field, Evans has it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay,
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
go. Ready.
Running it again with Dobbins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
50-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here we go. Strike, go.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 by 60 by.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. Defender tips that one, but he's got it. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on first is Herbert. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
70.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. It was Osa Odighizuwa in on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Noah
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. He's calling his own number again. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They run the counter with Dobbins. Shoots away from one. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up after hitting Payton in the 3rd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Herbert now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Lion.
Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Complete to Walker on the check down. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Just forgive here to Dobbins. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one.
Ready, ready.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Ready.
Setting up to throw. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
37-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. First real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook will fly wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Keeps it on the option here. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Come on. Set.
They're drawn up for him. And they only get a couple when they needed. Now they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Walker now from the gun. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8 inches.
Herbert now to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 now from the 46. They'll run the toss for Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Offense to the line for second down.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41. Now an inside give to Walker. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And all they can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third and 1, it's Herbert. Completes this one to Gray. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Baylor Tigers. Big. 180.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. Well, you got to imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Throwing now off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. This is Trujillo trying to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Back to the air. Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. We've set it down from 37. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
It's Herbert once more. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now throw, 3rd and long. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. That's cut beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 18.
Now Herbert again. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
21.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They snap it to Herbert. The right side is caught by Jennings. And he'll get them enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Chargers down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set. Stop.
In the red zone on 1st. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
5-9. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Comeback route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Turnover on down.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Got ready. Here we go.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And he gets it away from his end zone. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
12. Set. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has it downfield, working the left. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys Giants have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.